Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday Show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday Show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities.
So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jeepers!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jeepers!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
Freepik.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jeebus!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Minions of the Zoo in space.
well, as they say over on the Twitchers, a sun shock. Yeah, yeah, you never know who's going to show up or when. Well, I mean, Weir's pretty consistent. It's going to be here, but he's gone through the. I mean, we're almost full circle on it because you get the no, I didn't do it. It isn't this, and well, maybe, and then you get to the uh I did it, but here's why it's not bad. The next step is, yeah, I did it, and here's why it's a good thing. Yeah, Lat Panther can tell we're talking animals right now. I am getting a look. Oop. Yeah, but that's not training. That that dog is showing all the signs that I have seen in rescue dogs. Uh, Well, yeah, you're going to be on the bed. You're going to stay on the bed the whole time. If you get off the bed, I'm going to torture you in Minecraft. Oh, I got Boo right here, and she is doing the "you will scratch me now" thing. She just forced me to move. She just forced me to move my computer mouse because it was going to be that or lose it. Say back when I had the sofa before I ditched it for the easy chairs. Um, Wazowski figured out exactly how to get there and lounge on my wrist in such a way I could use my hand from my mouse, but I couldn't otherwise move my arm. Could not lift it up. Nerve pinch. Oh yeah, very therapeutic. Let's see, I'm sitting here.
A Chinese guy walks into an American bar. He points at a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of alcohol. Says, "Is that whiskey?" The bartender says, "No, it's safe." It's
Oh, that's hilarious. Is that a whiskey?
is that no, it's safe. It's that risky.
Here, give up.
I'm
I
sorry.
understood it. I understood it functional.
Yeah, so do I. You know, I spent
Sorry,
too
I'm
much
making
time in.
quesadillas at the same time.
I said I'd be right back. I had to tell Kristen good night. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't you know? There's a rule. Never let your girlfriend meet your other girlfriend.
Ooh, burn, friend burn. Oh yeah, with the piece of Hamas. Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with that. But no, it's making everybody cry because yeah, they're basically crying about it, saying like he freed Palestine, so I don't know what to do now.
Well, obviously they want Palestine to be no, they want it to be a subservient state now because Trump's actions have been so good for the region. But here's Trump has done more to promote world peace than any Nobel Peace Prize winner in the last decade.
You know, the Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize was, I think, it was started for a guy who actually invented the
TNT.
Corporation.
Yeah, he intended it for a lot of the great uses it's been put towards, and then he realized that hey, this stuff
it can be weaponized.
Yeah, they did a good job of weaponizing it, and it's like, okay, now I feel bad about it, and
must you turn everything into a weapon? Yes, that's literally our job.
No, it was a weapon to begin with. You just didn't recognize that.
Because everything can and will and should be weaponized.
No one exemplified that as well as they did in Saints Row game series. I mean, think about all the things they turned into a weapon in that.
It went woke and died. Get woke, go broke, and fucking ultimately croak.
Good, y'all.
Woke and dying. It's the hoped outcome of everything and anything that goes woke is inevitable death.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I mean, Saints Row saw that it was getting its butt kicked against GTA and said, "You know what? We're not going to go down that road."
I mean, it was supposed to be a GTA alternative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did. It way too seriously. A meme.
I love GTA 2. That was a fun.
God, I remember that game like it was yesterday.
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central hub. Our chiller is
I like San Andreas.
this level's gateways to assist you.
It became an online massacre, is what it did.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux killer's thermal blasts.
It basically, like I said earlier, it turned itself into a meme.
I like Terry in 5.
GTA 5 was just a mess. Trevor was the
Trevor, that's who it was.
black dude.
Trevor was the meth head.
Trevor was the absolute sociopath.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, they all kind of were sociopaths.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux killer's thermal blasts.
Yeah.
Well, I think he drove the actual story more than the other two.
Trevor, he was just hilarious.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux killer's thermal blasts.
Real gangsters clean up the streets.
Well, yeah, the streets of everyone else.
Let's go absolute. I thought at first like Saints Row wasn't like a gangster game. I thought it was like some kind of like supernatural type of game. That's what I thought it was when I first saw it. I didn't really get to play it that well back then.
Here.
And then it went woke.
I gotta stop y'all for a second. For the chat, if you are turning how many times Tyr dies into a drinking game, stop. Your livers will thank you.
Tyr, I know it's been a long time since you've had a liver, but it's not how it works. Yes.
I mean, it could be worse if they popped the Tylenol every time he died. They
Damn, choking on my quesadilla here. Fuck. Well, yeah, it's kind of some kind of sanity to be a commie anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if he stops a war, he's less Hitler than they want everybody to believe he is. So
Yeah, because he actually stopped the war in Israel.
Seven.
Mm-hmm.
Flux chillers are clear. The second security field is down. Return to the
Mm-hmm.
central hub.
I know there's
It's 7 total.
Ethereans, they are tampering with all the console codes in our particle chambers. More Etherian infiltrators
Yeah.
are
At least there's
compromising
at least there's something of a ceasefire right now with Russia and Ukraine. Mm-hmm. Say what you want about the guy. He's putting in some fucking work.
well, yeah,
It
but
hasn't even been a year.
I know, that's the crazy part.
I mean, we're in October.
Also, on a different topic, just on a different topic here. Has anyone else heard of videos or watched videos of people saying that don't use the word spooky? It's racist. Like, oh god, shut up. The etymology of the word is a Greek root word to meaning specter or ghost. Like,
Exactly.
they just want everything to be racist at this point. I think they started doing that last year. I think somebody at this point probably only white people who breathe oxygen is racist. Oh, fuck off.
Well,
and of course
you've got these. You're going to end up with not being able to say boo either.
Say at this point, you know, you have these people that if Trump said that breathing was good for you, they would hold their breath into unconsciousness.
I've seen that meme. Yeah, not wrong.
He should talk about the importance of hydration.
They would drink. Yeah. They can't even smell their own shit on their knees. It's only a. And they don't even know what a fucking genocide is.
You know, people protesting the fact that Trump got peace in freaking Israel and Gaza. I got a ceasefire. Like, I've seen legitimately seen people like, we want a ceasefire. We don't want this ceasefire. And it's like you're
ceasefire. Right? No, not like that.
Yeah, it's like
They don't care.
Well, you say that. I would have to say that not every ceasefire is a good ceasefire, because if it was a ceasefire that was, let's say, premised on Israel giving up all national sovereignty and turning over control of Israel to Hamas, that would be a very bad ceasefire.
Oh no, yeah,
That'd be a loss of a war. Let's just call it what it is.
yeah. Or
That actually would give us a genocide.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, no, that would not be a loss. The way the Democrats would see that, or the Republicans would see it, it would be a capitulation.
As a Democrat see
That's
it, it
why we
would be
didn't
a
lose
win.
Vietnam. We capitulated.
Like I said, as a Democrat see it, it would be a win.
yeah. Democrat. God, I'm the type of guy who will try to talk to somebody regardless of their position in life. And when they start like saying, "Oh, this is bad, oh, you're one of those," and shit like that, it shuts something off in my brain that just stops me from being nice to them. And I happen to do that a lot. I show my buddy that I talk to about this kind of stuff. Like, he's just recently started paying attention to how things are. Like, he didn't really give a shit about politics for like 10 years or plus or more. And now he kind of is paying attention to more geopolitical stuff. And he cannot stand the fact that the way liberals are.
I mean,
welcome to the club.
I would say, like, my thing I've been wanting to do is, like, eventually be able to pull the whole King Trout skit on someone, have someone call me a fascist, and if I had a actual, physical dictionary, bring it out, and when they're like, "Oh, what's it say?" It says you're a fucking idiot.
I said, I'd just be like, "Okay, do you have a mirror in your bathroom? Can you go look at it, please?" Wait, don't do that. It'd probably break. I hate the human race.
I think the funniest thing. Go ahead.
I mean, if there are aliens out there, I'd hate them too.
I think the funniest thing I've seen this weekend, though, was the anti-ICE protest in Portland, where they thought it was a good idea. Hey, let's all get naked. Because we want to see a whole bunch of...
In Portland right now, or at least it's going to be.
See, the thing
all
with
these overweight, blue-haired feminists.
Damn, you try to blind everybody, ain't you?
To protest ICE.
Damn, you're trying to cause mass blindness.
The thing with that is it's the folks who decide like, we're gonna protest naked are exactly the same people who
You don't want to be naked.
Well, they're exactly the same people who answer the door for the delivery guy in less than adequate state's address. They are exactly the last people you'd want to see naked.
They're also the same people that are like, no sex until, it's like, I won't have a sex with a conservative until these demands are met. And it's like, I'm pretty sure there's really no conservatives that want to have sex with you.
Exactly. Like, the only people that would want to have sex with half these people, is no offense here, is mostly black dudes.
Well, say
fat white chicks with blue hair.
There's also male feminists, but they don't worry about consent, so they might still get it.
Ooh.
Before you go on, Tyr, just a quick moment. gonna say it's flat out. The left ruined freaking dyed hair.
Oh yeah, they did. Okay, dyed hair when I was growing up was mostly for people who were in the punk, goth.
It was hot, but let's let Tyr go back to what he was trying to say because we're going off topic.
Okay, yeah, we are. This is only for black guys, and the black guy's like, I think we could give this one to the Mexicans. He's like, we got to give this to the Greek guys.
Well, a few times here at
Look at it went all the way around.
The Indians are like, in accordance with our religion, we can't do anything with a cow.
Oh damn! We're gonna give this one right back to the white guys, and we're like, sorry.
The Greeks are like, oh wait, no, that's not a guy. Okay, next.
Damn.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
Yeah,
if we're gonna go where that whole I thought it was the B4 movement, not the 4B movement.
It's B2.
It is 4B. Yeah, that shit started in Korea, where it's like Korean women have a legitimate gripe.
Oh yeah, they do. Absolutely. North Korean women or South Korean?
No, South Korean. North Korean. Everyone has a gripe. Women are not treated the same. Like a dude can get busted for trying to look up a woman's skirt, and when they put it on the news, they'll freaking blur out his face but leave her face wide open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the way a lot of women are treated over in Korea is like it's fucked up, and we can see that, but you'll hear Western like, yeah, it's so like that over here. It's like, no the fuck it's not, you idiot.
It's like you can go out there, talk shit about the president, and not get shot.
That's totally fascist.
Yeah.
Nope. You wouldn't.
I mean, we can take it this way. Harvey Weinstein got put in prison for 90% of shit that women agreed to do with, and it's like because he was like, if you do X, I will put you in a movie or get you this role. Do I agree? Do I agree with it?
Hey,
no, I
calm down there, Weinstein.
I said I don't agree with it, but it's things that happened.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Here.
He procured the drugs that they wanted.
Here,
he provided the drugs that they asked for.
There are people out there jilling off to fucking Jeffrey fucking Dahmer. Okay, that's nothing new. Like, okay, there are people out there still trying to get with what's his name, Charles Manson.
Yeah. They were freaking did that whole thing for pretty much all of them.
No, it's not. And that happens all the time. There was a woman who got gangbanged by a group of guys at a college, and she turned around and tried to get them all kicked out of the school like a day later, like the next day. and because
Why
she
didn't
was
succeed.
drunk, and here, hold on, she was drunk, and they took advantage of her. They were all drunk, but because she was, they're the ones in trouble for this, and
Well,
it was
you know,
her fucking idea.
That's the standard. If the woman is drunk, it's no consent. Now, if the woman is sober and the guy is drunk, that does, you know,
that's completely okay.
She's not a rapist. If the you know, if everybody's drunk, he's a rapist. If she's drunk and he's not, he's a rapist.
If she's not drunk and he's underage, she's not a rapist.
Yeah. Was?
You sold
No one
yourself
made you
to the
suck
industry.
50 dicks on a video, okay?
$1,000.
Are now available. When you scan a satellite, it's
Sweet. And that one I would say flat out, sweetie, the one who took advantage of you was your mother, considering you let her promote it.
And not just that.
Like, it's the whole thing of, like, I'm not saying that she didn't plausibly get, because, like, it has happened apparently several porn actors before, where it's like they have had, like, the sexual assault or something like that in their past, but it's like, okay, yes, that should never have happened. We don't wish that upon you, and that's fucked up, and that person should be tried to the fullest extent of the law. All this other shit you agreed to do it.
And I know there's going to be, I know one of our, sorry, what? Okay. I know there's going to be somebody that's in our chat who's going to try to argue at this point. Yes, men are pigs. We are absolutely 100% horny motherfuckers. We just are. That's just who we are as a that's who we are. That's our nature.
That's not just men. That's the human race. The desire to procreate is genetic, and anyone who tries to say no, it's just men or it's just the other is, well, I'm going to be honest. You're retarded if you think that.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, I know it's us too. That's what I'm trying to say. It's us too. We are like this, but we're not trying to make it so that it's her fault. Like, we're not victim blaming her. We're just explaining. We're explaining the fact that it's happened. No, she's not. Yeah, like all the people that are trying to do all these Me Too things, like the Me Too movement from, like, what, 2, 3, 4 years ago, that finally fucking died off. Like all the people that are like, oh, like they tried to do that to Marilyn Manson. Yeah, okay, he's a weird fucking guy. Like, okay, he's a weird fucking guy, but we're not trying to, like, say that he didn't do something like that. It's really stupid to come out 20 fucking years later and try to say that he did something when there's no proof or evidence of it.
Okay. I'm 47 years old.
Youngster.
But I am going to say this with my experience. This is anecdotal evidence.
That's fine.
There are professionals that are more open about their sexuality than others. And
oh yeah.
And it's been for men,
Hello?
it's military.
God damn it, my mic was muted. at least on trim. Hey, Kefki.
For
Way to
Real
go,
professional.
dumbass.
Go to hell. Real professional here.
for men, it would be the military or places where you use your hands and build something, carpentry, oil field, that sort of thing. You know, mainly men's.
Mostly
For women?
male-dominated organizations.
Exactly. For women, healthcare, and beauticians.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Kefki.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you muted?
No. I think I fixed it. No, James didn't tell me I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, I was like, I'm only hearing part of the convo. I think I haven't heard Tyr this entire fucking time, and I'm like, surely he's a blabbermouth, so surely you said something.
Wow.
Love you.
That was.
Love you too.
I mean, did she say a falsehood?
No.
No.
Still.
Wait, so now the audience can hear Tyr? I mean, who allowed that to happen?
See, Kefki, you were protecting them. You came in and they couldn't hear me, so they was protected, but now they can hear me.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm just sorry. I didn't mean to.
But we were
Sure you did. For it, mischief. For it, mischief.
We were just talking about
It's Ferret Dark Magic.
Yeah. we were just talking about responsibility essentially, and how you can't retroactively take back consent 10, 20 years afterwards. You know, after.
Well, no, I mean, if you consent at the time, then you've consented.
Absolutely.
There's no take back.
But it's been happening for the last 10, 15 years or so that's been going on.
Like, and I don't think people understand it. It doesn't matter if, like, you were guilted into it. If you still let yourself be guilted into it, unfortunately, and you consented, unfortunately, you consented. So.
Yeah, you still agreed to it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying
it's bad and unfortunate, but you still like Ryan said, you still agreed.
But I'm not saying that people who have been convicted of it, like Danny Masterson, he absolutely fucking did that shit because there's evidence, there's like testimony from like everybody who was there who knew. He did that with an underage girl at the time. Yeah, he absolutely.
Fuck that guy, whoever that is.
He was the guy who played he's from that '70s show. He was high.
Yeah, he was high.
The only time though, I think with what I was saying though, let me make a caviar. No, not a caviar. Caveat. Thank you. A caveat is if the person is drunk, they can't consent. If they're under the influence of something, then they can't consent. Even if they say, "Yeah, I consent," they haven't consented because they can't. They're not with their right mind.
That goes both ways. That goes both ways.
I would challenge that one, Kefki, because say you get behind the wheel and you commit a crime, you commit a hit and run, you drunk behind the wheel.
Yeah.
You still commit the crime.
That's still your fault because your ass went behind the wheel with being drunk. I mean, that's still your fault. But if you're with someone and I don't think you can really consent. You can't consent if you're out of your mind. If you commit a crime though, you still need to pay the price. You don't need to get in your vehicle if you're drunk. Stay away from your vehicle. Just like if you're scared that some guy is sketchy, don't go around him. I'm not saying it's her fault, but take precautions.
Yes.
That's why I advocate. This is why I advocate tremendously for women, especially women, to carry a gun on them wherever they go.
Well, no, not when you're drinking.
Carry a gun.
Yeah, when drinking, no.
No, absolutely not.
But
but like, not when you're drinking, but yeah, if you're like going out and you're out and about with somebody, you want to carry that like on you anywhere you go.
If you can't have a gun, carry something, some form of protection. You know, if it's legal to have a taser in your state or something, go for that. Just something.
my stepmom carries like 50 fucking knives on her everywhere she goes. She's got like 5 knives in her boot. She's got them in her purse. She's got them on her bra. She's got knives everywhere.
I do basically the same thing. It's legal in Tennessee for me to have large knives, so I do. I have a boot knife too.
I am going to make a caveat to piggyback on that. There is one of the differences in that whole thing. It's not just, get a gun or get a knife and you're safe. Also go through at least and try to learn some training for it and actually practice it.
Yeah.
Like,
I just didn't add that part.
I'm trying. I want to get back into it, but into it more. Trying to find the time and everything because I work second shift. But it's like I advocate for everyone to get into martial arts.
Yeah, Kefki.
One, because they teach you a lot of situational awareness. So that way you can realize,
Wait a minute.
I need to get out of this area.
Wait a minute. All right, Kefki. The machete you carry that's not a boot knife. It's a machete, and that's not legal.
That's not in my boot. That's on my hip or on my back.
Oh, okay, all right. Just making sure.
That's my
on my
pocket
hip
knife.
or my right hand where I can grab it.
Look, it's just part of her costume. That's why she wears the hockey mask.
Yes, exactly.
Oh no!
You get the boot knives, the belt knives, the pocket knives, the machete over your shoulder.
Somebody has to make
sword on your head.
I got an idea for a Kefki meme.
Go ahead.
Somebody has to make a ferret with a Jason mask and a freaking big ass knife.
We have one of those.
I'm pretty sure I've got one of those.
I think Mitch has already done that.
Yeah, I got tons of those.
And Kefki only wears the machete when she's going down to the store to get snacks. You know, she has her sword when she's going out for formal evening wear. She doesn't want to wear.
Does a ferret really gotta cut a bitch?
Now I have the most glorious boot knife. It's my hunting knife. I've had it ever since I was a youngin'. It's a buck knife. And oh my God, it is the best knife. I've skinned so many deers, dressed so many deers with that thing. Cuts like a dream.
It's either like a buck 110 or buck 116.
I think it's 116.
Wait a minute.
I own that same knife.
Wait a minute. James is trying to say something.
Wonderful, ain't it?
Hold on. James is trying to say something. He's been trying to cut
Oh,
in.
sorry, James.
I got to throw a hypothetical into the previous conversation.
Okay.
So, if the hooker's coked up.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, jeez.
Did she consent prior to getting coked up?
Well, I didn't know she was coked up at the time.
Well, the whole thing, as well as typically cocaine, isn't going to be near as much of a mind-altering substance as compared to a lot of.
No, it's just gonna make you clean your house from top to bottom. Oh yeah.
Of course, Lothiel would know.
He would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, that depends on how much you have and how much you take and that whole thing. It's not like meth where, it's going to make you clean the house and wander the town for.
It's not like mushrooms. Jeez.
No, you don't want to fuck with mushrooms. That will give you a fucking existential crisis. You'll be questioning everything.
Yep.
And also, you get something called, I don't believe what it is, but it feels like the air is heavy, like it's an actual weight, and it pushes down on your body. Like if you're laying on a bed, it will push you into the bed and feel yourself sinking into reality. You don't want to fuck with mushrooms.
Boo. Didn't I tell you not to eat those green mushrooms I kept in my jar?
Lothi's speaking from experience here.
I don't have to take mushrooms to have discomfort from air, discomfort from air pressure and everything. I had to move my desk. I had to move my desk fan last week because the airflow over one portion of my pinky was driving me. It felt wrong. My skin felt weird.
Oh, bless your heart. That's not good. Oh, it's a. Wait. It says 119 on my sheet. 119.
Okay, I couldn't remember the exact ones.
Yeah.
Speaking of having a hooker clean
It might be the
house,
119.
Wait a
y'all
minute.
seen the movie?
I think it is.
Hold on. James again is trying to say something.
Sorry.
Have y'all seen a movie it's a series called Afterlife?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
The original writer of The Office.
Mm-mm.
He did the Grammy speech.
Ricky Gervais.
Oh, I love Ricky Gervais.
He wrote a movie.
Well, if he was the
or a
writer,
series
he was just
called-
the original star.
He wrote a series called Afterlife, where he plays a man
I love that show. I loved it.
getting over his wife's death.
And he's trying to. I think the premise is he wants to kill himself, but like he doesn't. Like throughout the whole series,
Mm-hmm.
he's just dealing with death and afterlife and all that.
Yeah, he's dealing with the.
And he's also
After
like
his
a
wife-
hardcore atheist too.
Yeah, but at the same time,
God, I love Ricky Gervais though.
God damn it! Let him complete the
it
goddamn
is
scenario.
Welcome to my world.
series will. It's hilarious because there's this one part where he hires a prostitute to help him clean his house.
Okay, I can understand Ricky's
did you
Ricky's
clean it?
thought.
Oh yeah,
Oh, well,
$50
good.
is $50.
Hey, and she didn't make it on her back.
Did she just
I mean, if
show
you're gonna-
herself?
If you pay $50 for a woman to clean your apartment naked, would you do that?
Depend on the woman.
True.
Ew.
Not you, Lo. Not you, Kefki.
No, I wouldn't want to see a
Ew.
woman freaking clean the house naked. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm on oxygen, and it takes me 6 hours to clean 2 rooms. Okay.
Look, I have nothing against
I think
hiring
I'm
me
good.
in that whole thing. I knew several people that did that when I was in Japan and whatnot.
Yeah, just naked.
Not against that, but the whole thing of being like, oh, they have to be naked. It's like,
Yeah.
you're being more of a degenerate than you need to be. You're paying someone to do something that you don't want to do, so at least let them do it fucking right.
Let them enjoy, at least be comfortable as they do it.
I mean,
Like, unless your whole thing is they're
anybody
supposed to be
wants-
clean and you're allowed to do what you want to them or whatnot, then that's just some weird fucking role-playing kink.
I mean, if she's a nudist
Yeah.
and she's more comfortable being naked, I guess that's okay. But I mean, otherwise, it's kind of weird.
Again, I
I
would
would want her
you.
sitting down on my couch. No, she
I
ain't
wouldn't wanna
sitting
see
down
her-
like in my house.
Go ahead.
I don't know if anyone has a kink of where they want bleach on their nipples.
What?
You never know. We live in some strange times.
Did you just say that you knew someone who had a kink? They put bleach on their nipples.
No, I said I don't know anyone who wants that kink.
Oh well, no. Why would anyone want to put bleach on their nipples? That would hurt.
Unless they're Michael Jackson.
No.
Hold on. Have you seen The Modern Left? I wouldn't be that shocked.
I would not either.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean that would hurt as much as getting. No, it wouldn't hurt as much as getting the pierced. Never mind. It would burn them though. You get chemical burns on your nipples, and that would hurt.
Again, maybe
But
they
if
want
it's
to. But
I'm going to dispute what Tyr said, or what Rodden said. If it's a leftist, chances are they're going to stay away from any kind of disinfectant.
That is also true.
I tell you what. That
Unless
was
Trump
some of
says
the
it's
worst.
good.
Ow, that was some of the worst fucking pain I ever felt in my life.
what?
Getting your nipples pierced. That's some of the worst fucking pain I ever felt in my life. And I have back pain. I mean, it's quick and all.
That's
but
new. That's
my
new
God,
Kefki lore.
Kefki's fried nipples are pierced. That's weird.
Okay, you had to make it weird. I'm talking about piercings. They hurt.
That's new Kefki lore.
Sometimes.
He had his nipples pierced, which had a titanium chain to his Van Johnson.
Boo.
Is that a truck?
Boo.
They're gonna
No.
rip the nipples off.
Hold on.
No, it's a joke from Deadpool.
Lode. Can you get a Prince Albert for me?
No.
Dude, if you were to meet Lodi and he were to punch you for asking to do that, I would actually fully support him in that.
World star!
No, yeah.
You're not punching Tyr.
I would support Lothi punching Tyr on general principle. So I mean,
What? You wouldn't get a Prince Albert for me?
Not for you.
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
In a
You
can,
do?
yeah, Prince Albert in a can. Let him out.
Look, I've already had, or I should say, I knew at least one dude in the military who had that, and I still look at that dude weird.
Yeah. Anybody that
Look,
does
a weird
that,
ass ginger.
Doesn't it go through the tip of it?
I don't remember, and I don't want to know. It's always one of those things. Someone explains it, and then I immediately try to flush that from my memory.
Can't understand how anybody would do that.
The underneath. It's the underneath side.
Say
I know there's one that goes through it, and one that you actually put a ring. And it's like they put the ring on it, and I'm just like, I don't want either.
I don't want either.
Yeah.
Say that.
You don't like
know what a
piercings,
Jacob's ladder
period.
is.
No, I think piercings are stupid. Especially the ones with the ring through the nose. They look like a big bull, a great Taurus.
A great
Why would he-
Taurus.
Through
Yeah,
the
I have a
nose.
Taurus.
I don't know. They just like it.
It looks retarded.
Look, think of it this way, Lodi. You can when you get pissed at her and she got a septum ring piercing, just take a magnet and attach it to her face and pull her like a goddamn cow.
Oh yeah,
Just rip it out.
we can all agree. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think we can all agree that the nose ring is one of the worst things that anybody can have.
No.
Now
there are
hold
very
on.
few people a nose ring actually looks decent on.
Now hold on. That I'm talking about the big septum ones. I'm talking about the really
I'm
big.
talking any
thick
of them.
ones. But if you have like a little stud or a little tiny ring, that's fine. But the big fucking septum ring that goes right under the fucking nose, basically you want to fucking yank it out every time I see somebody with it.
Oh no!
Why?
No, just like you want to get a
Unbridled
9-volt
rage.
battery.
Hold on. James and then James speak and then critical.
Oh, I was just going to say, the septum ring makes me just want to get a 9-volt battery.
I was just laughing at the response.
That's just all of you. I can't with.
That's okay.
It's just ugly. I can understand like piercing your ears, getting them gay. I can understand that.
Getting them gay.
But like
the gauges.
Gauge.
The thing that I always want to do with the gauges is biggest padlock I can get in the store, close it and run. That's something I would run for.
You are terrible.
Generally, if you meet a woman that has a lot of piercings, she also has a lot of issues.
Yes.
Oh, that too.
Exactly.
And it starts with daddy.
Hey,
Look, man, sometimes you hold on. Look, Lodi. Sometimes you're just trying to be Bob the Builder because you're trying to fix her. You got a plan.
Oh.
Yeah, but the plan never works.
I know. I just wanted to make the joke.
Look, just because I like my women a little crazy, you know, I wake up and she's boiling a rabbit, you know, she's over there boiling a bunny that she caught in the fucking woods and shit. That's nothing, you know. That's good. That's okay. I like that. She has character.
I mean, if we're talking about one who does that because they actually use rabbit in dishes, because you can make rabbit-based dishes, which aren't bad. They're just very, very fucking extremely lean.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've had my share of
Good
rabbits
rabbit,
too.
though. Rabbit is good.
But it's like the difference is, if like you raise rabbits for food, or you go out and get wild ones, it would be like if you have pet rabbits and because she got pissed at you because of something she thought you said or thought you did or was in a dream, then she boiled your pet bunny. Then there's an issue.
She would fucking die.
Yeah.
Well, Kefki, you're not dating women, so you don't have to worry about this.
How do you know? Ba, ba, ba. No, I'm not dating anybody.
Although we did establish last night, she's my doggy mommy.
What?
We don't need to know that.
James, stop asking Kefki for toe bean pics, okay? It's getting weird.
Toe beans.
We don't. Kefki's not going to show you her parent feet pics, okay?
Not unless you go to onlytoebeans.com, 1995, 4 months.
I mean, hey, it keeps her in cheesy poofs.
It does.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like again, I can't, Kefki, I can't pay this month. Government shutdown. Can I get a freebie?
Yeah, that's okay.
No.
Your credit's good. Nah, his credit's good.
Okay.
She'll bill him in retro.
Here, if you don't pay me, I'm gonna make your innards outards.
What innards and what outers? I'm Skelly Bones.
Let me have imagination, damn it.
Fine.
Rattle me bones.
I'll give you a canoptic jar with my intestines in it. You happy?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Well, since someone made the almost sound like a pirate reference, I don't remember if I've told this joke. How does a pirate get someone to bang his sister?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Especially when she's a lesbian.
Oh god.
He goes, "Won't somebody scissor me, sister?"
Ah!
I don't know why that was funny.
Rim shot. Someone give me a rim shot. I need a rim shot.
Yeah, I don't have the sound pad up when I'm doing this.
Did I tell you how my parents did it?
What you say?
Yeah, there it is.
What you say,
I
James?
probably should have the sound pad up when I'm doing this. But...
Hold on. James is trying to
I
say
mean, in the
something.
soundboard for...
Wait a minute. James is trying to say something that's difficult to hear him.
This white guy goes into a bar and he has a parrot on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Bartender asks him, says, "Where'd you get that thing?" The parrot says, "Africa. They got millions of them."
Nice. Oh god, you're going to hell, James.
That's all right. Here's another joke for you. Why'd Jimmy drop his ice cream cone?
Why did Jimmy drop his ice cream cone?
Because he got hit by a bus.
Oh.
Dark. Very nice, Ahsoka-chan.
I like that.
I still like the one where it's like, why won't Americans use the metric system?
Why?
Why?
They got a foot fetish.
Oh god.
Oh. God, why is this people have God, I hate people who have feet fetish. No offense to anybody who does, but
All offense, you're a degenerate piece of scum.
Look, I have my degeneracies, but that's too degenerate for me.
I agree. That's too much.
How do you make a dentist cry?
How?
Pull his teeth.
Murder his family.
Oh.
That's useful.
That was dark.
Oh, it's not as near as dark as the one I told before straight. I can't repeat that one here.
Yeah.
So tune in
I have
Saturday.
one, but I don't want to get this channel to shut down.
Yeah,
So you can
Romans.
You can
if
say
this
it
was
on
on
the
the other
midnight
channel, I would
call.
probably say it.
Sorry. I hope that noise isn't coming through. I'm brushing my hair. I apologize.
It's all good. We can't hear
Okay,
anything.
you're critical, right?
I'm going to grab a drink. Yes, he's critical.
You're critical, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry I called you functional earlier. My mistake.
I'm
They
somewhat
definitely don't
functional.
sound anywhere near.
They're two white guys. One's a Kanakastani.
I'm an Oklahoma.
Years age difference.
You know, functional's ancient, critical's a youngin.
I'm nowhere close
I'm not
to
that young.
Sure you are.
How young are you?
I'm only 35. I'm only 34.
You are.
Youngin.
Kids.
God damn it.
Children.
Here describes what he did 4 years ago.
I can still say that.
I'm 40 this year.
Hey, I'm at that age now. I'm at that age now where I can date you or your daughter.
Wow.
Well, the whole thing goes into that with that critical. One, you don't have a chance with me because, well, you're a dude. And two, my daughter would be just like your girlfriend at the time, imaginary.
What? That would have been funny if it actually made sense.
My daughter
Doesn't have a daughter.
would be just
so
like
it's
your
imaginary.
girlfriend at the time. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Imaginary.
What do you mean at the time?
Do you not know what at the time means? Like current?
I have
right?
one.
Like in the here and
You
now?
know that. Yes.
Sure you do, bud. I actually have no idea.
I've literally talked about it several times.
Canada.
So he's
No, California,
almost-
unfortunately.
She goes to a different school. You guys wouldn't know her.
Oh God damn it!
See, he's close to young enough to date my oldest now. I mean, if he did and hurt her, I mean, she wouldn't leave enough. She wouldn't leave enough pieces of him for me to hurt. This is the pacifist.
And James, I'll be 40 next year.
Same.
Oh, yeah, you're still young.
I know. I'm nowhere near
By
ancient.
the way,
What?
Now it's just pick on me day, isn't it?
Hold on. What did you say, James?
I'm going to have to talk to you after stream about something kind of important.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did.
Your computer dropped, Will? Or they kicked you?
And I couldn't remember if you were still dating someone or not, or if you guys broke up for something or other.
No, I was just making a joke.
So was I. We were just having fun with it.
It's just like fun taking on me.
I mean, to quote one of Johnny's streams, torture is how you make friends.
I torture out all my friends. That's how I show love.
Yep.
It's what Crowley says in Supernatural.
I still like how they have the because of Bobby and Crowley for freaking Supernatural. You get the American and British version of the same word whenever they're pissed off about something or like flustered, because Bobby always says balls. What does Crowley say? Bollocks.
I torture all my friends. It's how I show love.
Will, I'm assuming Will's computer cracked on, so I'm going to be switching games because I don't fucking play with randos. Or when I can avoid playing with randos. So until he gets back, I will switch a game to what I'm currently, my current session.
I think he might be back.
Oh, he's back? You back, Will?
Windows being a goober.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll wait then.
What is is it being stupid because you won't switch to Windows 11? I mean, considering the fact to switch to Windows 11, like you dang near need a new PC nowadays.
Shit.
Sounds like I'm gonna switch to Windows 11. BLooZer's gonna clean it up for me though. There's a lot of spy gunk in Windows 11, so you gotta be careful.
Well, because they keep pushing Windows 11 to be more like a freaking tablet operating system when it's meant for when they're trying to do it's like you're pushing a tablet OS onto a regular computer. This is stupid.
Well, you gotta get Windows 11 Home.
Yeah, I agree.
I hope
It
it's
only-
like just normal Windows. I hope it's not too stupid. Yeah.
I've had Windows 11. I don't like it. It's not as good as Windows 10.
I'm currently using Windows 11 and I don't particularly mind it.
I'm not a
basically
fan, but it's the whole between work and personal. I've got reasons to have pushed the upgrade, which but it was Windows was being a goober before I went to 11, so.
I mean, depending on where you work, I'm surprised you're not still rocking like Windows 98.
Ooh.
Oh no, they replace our hardware about every 3 years, and
Do they keep their cybersecurity actually updated?
It's a financial institution. They do nothing but focus on security and privacy.
I'm actually a bit surprised because you're like, it's a financial institution. It's like, my question hasn't changed considering the fact, we have power companies that are like, yeah, we're going to have our stuff, for our freaking power stuff be hooked up to the general internet. It's like, are you fucking retarded?
Our OS is Windows.
Well,
Vista.
We think that occasionally we might have to have our employees work from home. No, you don't. For a power company, they should not be working from home. They should be in the power company because that thing should be on an intranet of its own fucking network.
Oh, I work from home, but half the systems I work in have to be net accessible on some level because of all the different locations where agents have to be able to tie into the systems. The other half of the systems I use, if you're not through a VPN and 3 levels of security, you can't even see the server.
Good.
Damn.
If the VPN hiccups, I can't see half my systems.
And that's the way it should be. That's people taking their freaking job seriously in that whole thing. Or the company taking it seriously. So many companies we can skip out on the cybersecurity and it's not that big of a deal, right? And it's like
data breach. What's that?
Yeah, no, we take cybersecurity, data security, phishing, smishing, all the different attempts to social engineer hacker. They take all of that seriously,
as they should.
Yes. Yeah, as they should. I mean, I have been temporarily locked out of the systems because the VPN connected to the wrong server. The wrong VPN server, and they're geofenced. If your computer's located in the wrong place, it can't even see the system. It can't even see the servers from inside the network.
All right, pick another TFO.
Like if the VPN hits a Canadian VPN server, my computer can't see half my systems.
Why would it hit a Canadian?
Heaven forbid it catches one outside of North America. It's like I can't get to anything. Even those systems that are not locked to the internal network because of agents or representatives having to be able to get into them with their levels of security. Yeah, those are geofenced. If I hit if I had a VPN server in Britain for some reason, which I've had it say that was the best connection once, yeah, I couldn't touch I couldn't touch any systems. They're like, yeah, this doesn't exist. This isn't available. Wait, what?
Right.
Again,
Yeah, no,
I
it's
want companies to focus primarily on cybersecurity because nowadays everything is going through hacking.
and we're not just paranoid about cybersecurity and everything. It's
Don't use any fucking AI on it either.
It's verification of who you're speaking with and everything. We're a very heavily regulated industry. You get people like, hey, I do this, I do that. I should be able to have access to that information. Like, well, wait a moment. If it was yours, would you want your neighbor or the guy a street over to be able to get into your information?
Fuck no.
Yeah, no. The laws
makes a good point.
The laws surrounding privacy of information in the financial industry extremely strict, and there's a reason why those data breaches end up with huge payouts. The absolute minimum you can get on a data breach, if you can demonstrate that you actually did like all of your due diligence in security and everything like that, is like fines and having to pay for credit monitoring for everybody whose information may have been compromised. That's like the lowest. There are data breach payouts that are like 50, 80, 150 million dollars to the customers that have been that have had it. And that's you start to like, oh hey, they didn't do their due diligence, or even worse, they knew about the potential and they just shrugged it off. Oh, you get huge penalties.
Like again, I'm just
I mean,
go ahead.
Think about what what was it? It was one of those companies. Not like Venmo.
PayPal.
What's the other one?
PayPal.
Huh?
There's Venmo,
No, not
PayPal,
PayPal.
Cash App.
Oh,
You mean like Cash App?
I really hate Cash App.
They had a data breach in Virginia, in that state, and it cost them $138 million.
Oh yeah,
Somebody got fired.
Oh, they probably didn't just get fired. They probably got prosecuted.
No, you for shit like that. If that negligence,
If it was
criminal negligence, yes.
Yeah.
But if it's just basic negligence, you can't prosecute for that.
It depends on how their policy is set up.
No, no. If say I miscoded something and it wasn't criminal or malicious, you can't prosecute me for a mistake like that.
True.
Say yes and no. There are mistakes that I could make that would be subject to criminal prosecution. Because there are some mistakes that by definition fall short of engaging in due diligence.
But it said
and your biggest defense in financial industry is having followed your due diligence. I did my part and I did my part right. The negative outcome was not my fault or not by any neglect. Yeah. It was not through failure of my own. It was not through negligence, neglect, or ignoring laws and guidelines. I did my part right.
Right.
I did everything I was supposed to do. It's not like,
So the company that sorry.
Go.
I was gonna say the company that I had worked for like 2 years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, they had a massive fucking data breach. Like, it was so bad they even sent me shit in the mail of talking about it.
I mean, the thing I used to work for like 5 years ago, if I made the mistake with the wrong data, my ass could have easily ended up in prison. But I mean...
Oh yeah, me too. I worked with people who had...
No. There's a little bit of difference. Because when it comes to a lot of that shit, the military don't play, and I wasn't high enough ranking for them to fucking have any leniency.
Yeah.
I worked for a company that did medical claims.
So go to Leavenworth. Go directly to Leavenworth. Do not pass code. Do not collect $200.
Leavenworth will fuck you up. My cousin. This is a totally fucked up way to say it, but my cousin was actually in Leavenworth for like 6 years over a fucking lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew a guy who went to military prison because they said they busted him with CP, but it turns out the photos that he had were of him when he was 17. Because he had sent someone a naked pic.
It was similar. That was a similar thing. He was put in Leavenworth over a lie that his stepdaughter had said that he had touched her inappropriately. And he wasn't even there. He wasn't even there when the claim that said it. Because she came out later saying it was.
You sure though? Sometimes kids are scared and they come out and say they lied when they didn't lie.
Oh, no. This bitch, I will call her that now because she's an adult now, but this bitch is a known liar, first of all. She lies about... Sorry,
well, the
she
other
lies
thing he did
about...
say, Kefki, is that when she claimed the incident happened, he wasn't even there, like, in the local area.
So it was provable that it did. Okay, that's different.
Yeah, he wasn't... First of all, he wasn't even there. He was stationed in Japan, I believe, at the time, and they were in Germany.
Okay, that's different then.
So
right.
She's trying to claim that, oh, it happened one night when he was at home. I'm like, no, first of all, fuck you. Second, all the evidence that was compiled and everything else, even testimony from his own daughter said that it didn't happen.
All right, I want to know why. All right, there's some questions that ring hollow. I want to know why didn't they convict him then?
Because military courts don't have to follow what regular courts do.
Because the dickhead judge decided to throw out all the fucking evidence that was against it.
Yeah, because military courts get away with a lot of civil rights violations.
Oh, absolutely. It was 100% a violation.
Complete violation of normal court procedures. And it's a whole lot easier for you to be denied exculpatory evidence in a military tribunal than it is in a criminal court in the U.S. normally. Even there, as much as it is absolutely illegal for them to withhold exculpatory evidence, it can still happen.
Oh, it did a lot. Like, it's happened so many times.
I'm pretty sure that in military tribunals, there's not even any penalties for them maliciously prosecuting someone they know is innocent.
There's not. Not.
Like, the funniest ones I've seen had the conversations with is, seeing military members that are higher up in rank or in the officer corps. Well, typically not the officer corps because they can just outright fire them. But like if you're enlisted, you'll see someone that like typically like E5 to E6 or above, and they'll get busted for like drinking and driving, and quite literally get told, okay, you've lost your rank for 6 months as long as you maintain good behavior and you get your rank back. But some freaking like E2 or 3 gets busted for drinking and driving. Like, we've got to kick this guy out of the military.
Yep, they can do that.
Every justification I've heard is, well, you know, they spent so much more time and money on the guy, you know, on the guy that's higher ranking. It's like, who's had several years to know to never do this.
Yeah,
This
no,
is like for that lower enlist, that could have been the kick in his ass to make him really good.
Say, to my mind, if anything, the higher the rank, or for civilian, the higher the political office, the role,
penalty.
the more severe the penalty should be. So a politician, congressman, representative, local elected official, police officer should face more severe penalties for the same offense.
I mean, it's so freaking common in the military to see your freaking senior enlisted be like, now remember, guys, if you're going to go out drinking and draw, it's like drinking, make sure you have a plan. Don't get behind the wheel. Get basically damn near shithoused at the enlisted club. Look their wife dead in the face and say, give me the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the wife hasn't been drinking, it's just like, they're a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
You know what's really fucked up? He was only an E3. I believe
then they were looking to crucify him.
Yeah, I think he was only a lieutenant, like an E3 lieutenant.
Then what branch?
Army.
Then he wasn't a lieutenant because lieutenant's officer corps.
Okay, I'm not 100% like which branch, like which his last rank was, because he doesn't like talking about his.
If he was an enlisted member, he did not have any of those things of like lieutenant, captain, major.
Okay, so he was just a regular E3.
Yeah, so then that would have been like a private or some shit. I can't remember, or a corporal. I don't know the Army right offhand.
Yeah,
I mean, like I got to like before I got out of the military, I listened to a woman who made E9 who never should have made it to E9, and she did have a whole thing of like the essay that happened, and those dudes that basically guilted her into it should have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But later on talks about how she abused prescription drugs that were not prescribed to her. Openly talked about. It's like, how are you still in the military? Any man that would have had this would have been kicked out because that's an illegal act against the UCMJ. How are you still in? Like, quite literally, you should have never made it to this rank because you should have been kicked out of the military.
Facts.
And again, this is also the same person that talked about her attempts to go down that whole super slide. And talked about how she had at least a neighbor or whatnot whose husband did that in front of her, like in front of his wife, like pulled out his own service weapon and bit the bullet. And my demented ass, I was actually glad I didn't say this out loud. It's like, yeah, that's why women attempt and men commit.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm just like, oh, I looked around to make sure no one heard me. I was like, oh God, I'm so glad that was in my head.
Oh God, thank you for letting me think that and not say it. Let me thank God for letting me have a rare moment of fucking clarity.
Like I've already had the different instances of like of my freaking boss looking at me being like, what the fuck, when I'm at the ALS graduation for my airman, getting promoted to staff, not getting promoted, but completing a portion before he gets promoted to staff sergeant, and heard the freaking mate or like captain or whatever it was that was talking over the ceremony, and he's just like, with this, you've earned this, and quite literally, I go, had that whole like air go out my mouth to where you like had that weird little inside laugh looking over at me like, dude, you can't be doing this. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't. That was out loud. Well, he said like 3 things, and it's just like, homie, they've been through ALS. They don't fucking, like, they're fucking idiots.
Right?
They don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
God damn it. Oh, man. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I kind of went off on a little tangent there a bit.
no worries.
You met us?
We do that all the time. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. That's one of the worst things about my movie streams is the fact of just how off topic we get so quickly.
And speaking of your movie streams, I wanted to talk about remakes and in general, because I had this thought, and watching the abortion that we watched yesterday, just I sigh heavily about it.
What was it that you guys watched?
We watched Day of the Dead Bloodline. The second remake of Day of the Dead. It was the 2017 one, and like this was someone who basically wanted to make a person who almost dealt with sexual assault, and was a survivor of it, then said it it's like the reason why she didn't have it happen was because a zombie outbreak happened in the midst before anything really bad could happen to her besides a ripped shirt.
Ripped shirt
God.
and
Like face.
Yeah.
And groped a bit. And it's like whatnot. It's like, again, you didn't need that for a zombie movie.
No, that's weird.
And especially when you're then going to make that person be the smart zombie Batman. And
zombie Batman.
And you're not going to have him die brutally enough.
Yeah,
like if you're gonna do that, you gotta have the person who gets that shit. Like they've gotta die a brutal fucking death.
He had to get.
Well, I mean, zombie him died pretty brutally, but non-zombie him got off easy.
Like it still wasn't as brutal as required by law.
Because with the whole thing for remakes, it all depends. Like the 2012 remake of Dredd is a substantially better movie than the Judge Dredd starring Sylvester Stallone. That doesn't mean the Sylvester Stallone movie's bad. It's just the Carl Urban Dredd is better and more comic book accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I still say that so far, granted, I haven't seen the most recent live action Batman movie, the Batman with what's his name. I still say, even though, like, probably the best one still is the Tim Burton Batman, the first one, because they pull it right. By that point, everyone knows who Batman is. You don't have to freaking do it. The Batman Begins ones the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not terrible. It's not the greatest. I know a lot of people don't like Christian Bale. I don't think he did god awful like some people think.
No, he didn't do too horribly. I just didn't like his bat growling that he did the whole time.
Well, that would have actually made sense. That's like the smart thing that they did for, the CW show Arrow, where they kept calling him the Hood because they're like, oh, maybe we should call him Arrow, and the one person's just like, lame. Like, he had a voice changer for that whole thing, which would have, for the time, actually kind of made sense to have Batman have.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not freaking super expensive tech, and he'd have had the ability to get it.
He probably would have had the ability to make it in his garage.
Yeah. There's been several different iterations of Batman, and I think we've already kind of almost hit the limit.
That's, like I said, that's the best for the live actions. From most of what I've seen, the best one for Batman. I will say, even though I didn't watch as much of it, the Adam West Batman TV show still does hold a special place in my heart, even though I never grew up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it was campy and fun for its time.
Yeah, but like Batman the Animated Series is probably the absolute best Batman.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. My favorite Batman series would be The Batman from the early 2000s.
Yes, I like the Batman.
It was so good. Especially the one where he did Batman versus Dracula. God, that was such a good movie.
You did bring up freaking remakes. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that we've watched of that. Because the biggest issue of like looking at remakes is, are you going to actually stick to what the original source material was? Well, the original source material sometimes of like what it was. Because like let's look at Stephen King with Carrie. Most people say the Sissy Spacek version is superior, and it's very good since it's set very close to the time frame of when the actual book is, or it's like when Carrie lived. Just the problem is no one's gotten Margaret White proper. They've gotten fairly close in Carrie, except for I know some people aren't going to like to hear this. Sissy Spacek was too thin. Carrie White is a curvy woman.
Mm-hmm.
Margaret White is a big woman who will make most preachers look tame.
Basically, Margaret White was like a tear ship.
I was gonna say the Chloe Moretz Grace remake of Carrie wasn't bad, except for what happened with it. They originally were like, we want to do a more book accurate version of Carrie, which was fine, but then the studio stuck their fucking dick into it and pushed it and fought their way into it and basically made it, for the most part, a shot for shot remake of the Sissy Spacek Carrie. Because quite literally, if you're going to do it, it's like just set in a more modern age. And it's like, if you're going to do that, just do what we already know you can do an actual period piece. Like, set it in the 70s like it's fucking supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And since it doesn't involve a lot of cars, you don't have to worry about having the right cars as much. Other than like 3 of them. Well, so that's the thing I get sick of for like we want to take this book series, we want to set it in the modern day. No, stop doing that. It doesn't need the modern day thing.
Yes.
Like it's a period piece. Use it as a period piece. I don't need to see Robin Hood in the 21st century.
No, you don't.
And like, I'll still say, from what I'm aware of as well, they didn't get Arrow, or it's like, the Green Arrow was proper as they should have been, since he's a raging fucking rich liberal.
You know what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what kind of really pisses me off though about stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they'll do that with certain characters that get no love, and only one character has gotten one movie, and it was the worst DC movie by far.
But
and Green Lantern.
All right, look, Ryan Reynolds was a terrible Green Lantern.
Oh yeah,
the dialogue was terrible.
I don't think Ryan Reynolds necessarily is a bad Green Lantern. I think the movie and the script, the way the movie was directed and the way the script was done, is what made it bad.
Yeah, him pulling out a machine gun, really.
That's writing and directing. That's that's the people who
don't understand the character.
Screw up the story for their own.
Never say die. That means we're afraid. No, it doesn't. That's not what that means at all. It doesn't mean we're afraid. That's something basic as that. That you have a shit ton of sayings that you could say. I'm scared shitless. Ugh. At least they didn't waste a good villain. Like fucking what's his face?
And the way that they did Parallax.
It's like, if we want to go back to the whole remake thing, don't forget, technically, Captain America: The First Avenger is a remake.
Oh yeah.
Of the original Captain America, yeah.
No, there is a live-action Captain America movie back from the late '80s that was absolute garbage.
Just like Fantastic Four.
I loved it.
There's at least 2 live-action Captain Americas prior
There's
to that.
There's also the freaking it's like the Thomas Jane Punisher is a remake because the original Punisher live action was Dolph Lundgren.
No, that
That
wasn't
was a good one
connected.
too.
That isn't Frank Castle. That isn't the Punisher. That is just the name. That is just a name for the movie. He isn't the Punisher from the comics. That movie does not count.
I love that one.
Yeah, like that Dolph Lundgren movie isn't the same. It isn't using the Punisher IP, if you will. It's just the name, the Punisher. He did not have any of the classic trappings. And let me make sure, because I'm pretty sure that's what that is. The Punisher, Dolph.
I don't know. I'm still just trying to think right now if I want to stop and pick something up to eat on the way home or try to figure out something from my fridge or freezer. So I think I'm about out of pizza rolls.
I was wrong. It is a remake. He is Frank Castle. I take it back. My bad. Stand corrected.
Hollywood's been doing that type of shit for fucking years, though.
I mean,
Too
again,
damn long.
we had there's a '94 Fantastic Four film there, and that was fairly faithful to the goddamn. It looks cheesy as hell, but it's fairly faithful.
Muted the whole time. I was gonna say, yeah, he is Frank Castle, and there is like a 1970s Captain America even.
Oh,
like 1974 Captain America.
I couldn't remember what it was.
It was so goofy. Have you seen it? Oh my God,
Isn't there an 80s Hulk?
The clear plastic shield and the motorcycle.
Yes.
Yes. Fantastic.
I just remember the Captain America where he basically tries to steal a vehicle.
It's a fantastic.
Yeah, there was a TV series in the 70s and early 80s of the Hulk.
Yeah, because one of the big things that most people don't know or are aware of as well is after the Lou Ferrigno being the Hulk series, every roar the Hulk does, they still splice in Lou Ferrigno's roar.
Yes, because that is
he even
fucking
does
amazing.
voice acting for the Hulk in a lot of cartoon things. But God, I love that series. I love the Hulk TV series with Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby. Ah.
Yep.
He must control the raging
riot.
beast inside him.
Dun, 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 dun.
Frame for a crime he
It's so
didn't commit.
sad. That is one of the most perfect film things I've ever seen. It captures like he's walking down the road and that music is playing. It just captures everything so perfectly. It's like executed perfectly.
Can he control the raging beast within him?
Yeah.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yes.
An original Spider-Man series from the 70s too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's a cartoon
Spider-Man.
version of Hulk. Dr. Banner.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Typically the biggest issue with remakes, and it's one of the biggest things a lot of people have brought up, is that they remake movies that have made money because that's what they're going after, is people's nostalgia for something that was good, instead of remaking movies that either failed because they either didn't have the technology at the time to do them properly, or they weren't very faithful adaptations. One of the biggest ones I know from a lot of book people is Aragon. I think it's Aragon.
Yeah, Aragorn.
Oh, Aragon failed horribly.
Aragon.
It is Aragon.
Aragon.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I never read the book. I never saw the movie, but one of my friends, she's just like,
Aragon, yeah.
Yeah, that was an abomination. It's like, yeah, they should have done that.
You know what?
Why they're so allergic? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I was saying, I don't know why they're so allergic to original ideas.
Because most writers nowadays, and this goes for TV, movie, are activists first. Like, come on now, let's be honest. When hasn't a movie come out that hasn't been injected with something?
Yep.
There's a lot of writers who are just creatively bankrupt.
That too.
And also, if you want to look at it, it's because most of the storylines, it's like there isn't really an original idea for writing anymore. There's just how you're going to put out the story that's already kind of been told in one way, shape, or form. Hold on. But the other thing is for majority of these writers, not only are they creatively bankrupt, majority of them don't have any actual real world experience.
Well, that too, but it's not that all the stories have been told. It's the same tropes, the same themes. A horror movie about a grandmother going to find her grandkids in the woods is still the classic, I'm going to save my baby trope. It's just told differently.
Yeah, that's why I said it just depends on how you tell it. And the problem is the bigger problem is like it was brought up. A lot of them are activists, and they don't care about typically the IP that they're going to work with. They just want to push their activism into it. Because look at the Lord of the Rings freaking TV show. That would have been fine if they wouldn't have called it Lord of the Rings and
Rings of Power.
And hold on.
Rings of Power.
Lord was trying to say something. Go ahead, Boo.
Oh, so you were talking about politics being interjected into movies. So they remade the Toxic Avenger, and from my understanding, it's a lot of left politics injected in that movie. Also, the guy that plays Toxie is what's his name? The short fellow from Game of Thrones.
Oh, you're talking about Dickless. Peter Dickless.
We're talking
Dinklage.
Dinklage was Toxic Avenger's human form?
Yes, and also Toxic Avenger after the fact. He's so short.
That was the whole thing. Was Toxic Avenger was a skinny, nerdy dude that gets turned into a taller, even stronger version of himself.
Yeah, but my point is they didn't make him a taller, stronger version of himself. They kept him
as he is.
Compact.
Okay, all right. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the. All right, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page for it, and bite me if you have a problem. I'm trying to see because it said it box office take with 3.3 million. I want to know what was the budget for this movie.
Wikipedia is not bad to use as a source tier. It's bad if you're using that for everything of your source, because for most of those as well, if you're like, oh, okay, I think it's this whole thing, you can also scroll down to their sources.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking at. I'm trying to find the budget.
You're using it to get a base idea. You're not using it to base the entire argument.
Yeah. I just want to know how much it made and what was the budget for it. Because
considering the fact most people haven't even heard of it, whatever, I'm pretty sure it didn't make its budget back.
What was it you were talking about?
Toxic Avenger 2023.
Toxic Avenger.
That's already my Deathstalker.
IMDb, I guess, would have that information. I want to know how much it made. IMDb.
Let's see. It was a 500,000. Oh, that's the original one. The other one, the original one had 500,000.
Do they have it?
Yeah, because Trauma was because it was a Trauma movie, and Trauma did the whole thing of they took chances on other stuff because they were just trying to make dumb, fun, over the top movies.
Trauma was fun for a long time. Yeah, it's so stupid and silly. They're perverted, but they were funny.
Yes,
they said,
I love the original.
Come on in, sir. I'm done. You're trying to get to your workout. You have a wonderful day.
Hold on, go ahead. Critical. There it is.
I was saying I'm looking at it. It says that there's no official budget.
That's bullshit.
What I've got from IMDb is a $30 million budget.
That sounds all right.
Worldwide, in the United States, it grows in Canada only 2,866,783, and worldwide it was 3.3 million. That was a flop.
Oh
Yep,
wait, no.
that-
What was
that's a
there we
major
go? What
flop.
was the budget for the Toxic Avenger? Why did it give me 200 million?
That is a fucking flop.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So basically, they lost.
It looks so stupid. Oh my god! It looks so stupid. Look at Toxie. Why would he post
They lost
pictures?
$100. They lost more than $100 for every dollar they spent.
Shit, look,
Oh,
look,
God.
look.
Mate.
They had some big names.
Every-
They had Dinklage. I could swear I saw Elijah Wood, Kevin Bacon. Like, I'm pretty sure they caught the arm, a leg, and some ball hair.
Yeah,
Most of that budget
basically
went to
for every.
the cast.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Look, the body of Lewis of Toxic was just. Is this a woman? It looks like a woman. Oh God, Jesus fucking Christ!
Let's see, Peter Dinklage.
But I mean, that like to go back to the whole thing. While you guys are looking it up, when we look at studios, that's the whole thing. Is they're not looking for like to take a chance on something small with a smaller budget that might net them a smaller profit. They think they have to go big budget. It's the reason why they keep remaking stuff of either a live action version that should never be a live action version, or is going to be so heavily CGI there's no sense in calling it a live action version.
His
Yeah,
name is
all
Patrick
that-
Kilpatrick.
You can't say you did a live action Lion King when you had to CGI 90% of the fucking animals.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
understood that. Why are they calling it live action? It's CGI. It's still
Because they're
animation.
stupid.
Because it gets more people in.
Why are you doing live action versions of your old cartoons and whatnot? That was the point of the cartoons, was because the cartoons were to show expressions you couldn't show with actors.
But it gets worse. Hold on. Let me kind of. It gets worse though. You look at Lilo and Stitch first, the live action versus the cartoon. The cartoon was literally the theme of the cartoon is sticking with family, no matter what. You stay with your family. You know, family stays
Onaha
together.
means family, and family doesn't get left behind.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, we know.
And in this one, you know, in the original cartoon, Nani literally gives up everything to keep her little sister with her. You know, the theme of family. But in this one, Nani gives up her little sister. You know, tells her little sister, grow up. Like, your mom and dad are dead. They left us behind. Like, and she goes off to go to college. Like, that's not
Like
the theme
one,
of the movie.
you've got it. Like one, when you look at the adults in the movie and that whole thing, from what I'm aware of, because I've actually never sat down and watched the cartoon, just wasn't. I was a bit older at the time, so I really didn't care for that. I'd like to see that one, but from what my understanding has been, it's like, okay, you have, you know, the older sister who gives up basically everything to be able to keep her sister, because, you know, she doesn't want her sister to go what she went through of a loss of a parental figure. And then you have a male love interest for her who's not pushy, not freaking possessive and everything, and is basically like, I want to be with you, but yes, I want to be with you, but I want you to be able to take care of your sister.
Right.
You know, and the entire time he's helping her. Like, he's very supportive.
Like, quite literally, you had the best progressive message in the original, and you somehow fucked that up.
Yeah.
They wanted it to be more woke. Even though it was already woke to begin with.
No,
then the stupidest thing, though. Well, no, hold on. Then the stupidest thing. Okay, we're gonna have Nani, you know, take the teleportation gun so she can go to California to study biology when the top school for biology is in fucking Hawaii.
That pisses me off. There's
well, not for biology, but for marine biology. Sorry.
There's a teleportation gun. This isn't Rick and fucking Morty.
Yeah, but it gets even worse because she gives up her little sister to her boyfriend's family. You know, instead of staying with her little sister and doing right by her. You know, yes, it's shitty that she doesn't get to live out her dream, but it kept her family together, and she was happy. That's all she wanted. They lost the essence of the movie, and they did the same thing for Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid was special. The cartoon, at least, you know, she gave up her voice to be with him. And in the end, she realized, hey, and it's the prince that saves her in the end. He the one that rammed it into the fucking sea witch and kills the bitch. Yeah. But in the remake, somehow in fucking mermaid form, she's fucking piloting a fucking ship she should have no business piloting.
Yeah.
How?
That's even dumber.
Yes. And it's not, and it plays the Triton, his destroying the her artifacts in the cartoon. It's when after he destroys everything and she starts crying, he wants to go comfort her. He made a motion toward her, and then he stepped back because she had to learn this lesson. But he saw his daughter in pain and he wanted to comfort her, but he had to punish her. For fuck's sake. In the remake, you don't see that. He destroys everything and he just fucking leaves. That's not a father. That's just, the king being an asshole. But he did it in the cartoon. He did it to protect her. Like, humans are assholes as far as he's concerned because they killed his wife. That's the reason why his wife is dead.
Did it to protect her, but also did it because he hates humans.
Yes, because they killed his wife.
Mm-hmm. Say yes, not without reason necessarily.
I mean, we know which sea his wife was supposed to be, the Dead Sea.
Oh, burn!
But my point still stands. Like that you lose the essence of shit, and then you add unnecessary character. Aquafina, we did not need to hear Scuttle singing.
Oh God, no!
I've refused to watch any of the live actions because they were all completely unnecessary.
And then, oh God, Jesus Christ, don't get me started about Beauty and the Beast. That was an abomination. Beauty and the, again,
like, the only time for those movies I don't mind the live action of it is when they do, like, the fucking play versions of them. Then it makes sense. I didn't need a live action movie to where you're going to CGI fucking 60% of it.
All right, the live action Beauty and the Beast, the ending. All right, no one can. Gaston was not wrong. There, I said it. Hashtag Gaston was right.
Gaston did nothing wrong.
He didn't.
And Tyr, just to hold on a second before you go off the whole thing, because you're having a little bit of trouble.
Yes.
I want you to take a deep breath in, then take that deep breath out, then try to go through it.
Okay.
You're getting a little frustrated, and I'm wanting you to be able to get through it.
Okay.
All right, that help?
Yes. Gaston. He was the villain, not the antagonist, and he was right. As far as he was concerned, the Beast was a danger, and he was right. Mm-hmm. He kidnapped Belle. Like,
kidnapped is wrong.
He kidnapped her.
Good game, motherfucker.
I mean, technically, if I remember correctly, for that one, I don't know about the live action, because it was the father was imprisoned,
and she
for
traded
his wrongdoing.
for her.
And she traded places with him.
Yeah,
and then they grew closer. I don't know about the again. I refuse to watch the live actions because they're complete nonsense that didn't need to fucking happen.
Yeah,
they're doing the whole thing of playing off nostalgia.
It is, but in the cartoon, yes, but as far as he was concerned, here with this creature, as far as his understanding, Gaston's understanding, he kidnapped the girl. Okay.
Yep, which he kind of did.
He's this creature in this castle, and he had a justification for going there. Was he wrong? Well, the story tells us he was wrong. And
or is there? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tyr.
Go ahead.
No, is it just me, or is the original Beauty and the Beast just a fucking tale of Stockholm Syndrome?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is Stockholm Syndrome, the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
The Beast kidnaps her father. She goes in. She gets technically she gets kidnapped by the Beast. The Beast lets her go for like 1 day, and Gaston, he's kind of a dick, but he was in the well within his rights to go and try to rescue her. She ends up falling for Beast, due to Stockholm Syndrome bullshit and some magical crap. And Beast turns human, blah, 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 yada, yada. He's a rich guy, whatever.
Well, he's a prince. and it gets even worse. Let me tell you why it gets even worse. So the fairy that turned him into the Beast, he was a child.
Yeah, the witch.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fairy, it was a witch.
It was a witch. But he was a child.
Like, quite literally, he's a victim as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why having the picture of the adult him, or the, like, whatever age he's supposed to be him, that they have a portrait of that's human, makes no goddamn sense in the freaking cartoon.
Yeah.
Wait, who was a child? Beast or
yeah?
Beast was
when
a child.
When the Beast gets cursed, he has a witch, basically disguises herself as like an old crone and goes to his place and asks for that. And, him being a child and his parents not being there is like, no, I don't know who you are and I don't trust you. And she's like, oh, for this whole thing, I will curse you to be a beast and all of your servants to be, the whatever around the house. And it's like,
yeah.
Bitch, you punished a child for no goddamn reason.
She punished
he was doing the right thing. Stranger danger.
But she punished the child and the servants. She's the villain too. She didn't. What did the servants do?
They didn't do anything. They were just there. Collateral damage.
Yeah. They literally did their jobs.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, so did certain SS officers.
Now, if we want to have the one argument in that whole thing, I'll actually put it this way. To the cartoon, Maleficent is not a villain.
She isn't.
No. She's an antagonist, but she's not a villain.
She got slighted, and the fairies are the villains. They pissed her off.
The fairies are to blame in that one, the three fairies. Because the whole thing happened, and they're like, why are you here? Because she was invited. Quite literally, the king and queen sent her an invitation because to not send her an invitation, regardless of whether or not she was going to show up, was disrespectful to someone of her power and stature.
Yep.
And
for them to pick the fight with her, and they picked that fight.
Yeah.
Because they didn't like her.
Is it weird that I actually did like the Angelina Jolie version?
I didn't like
the thing I don't like about the Angelina Jolie version is they quite literally go through and make the king the villain for no reason because they wanted to, again, pull that whole thing of, oh no, it's humans that are the real villains, especially men.
Oh yeah,
because he sexually, he slept with her and then took her power. I don't know if it was and that whole thing. It doesn't make.
How does that even work?
All right, you can even justify that. All right, not justify that part. But they were in a relationship, but he had to be the king. He could not marry her.
Yeah.
Wait, so taking her power might have been a metaphor for her being a virgin.
The taking of her power was supposed to be a thing of, they were trying to make a parallel to sexual assault.
But again, they were in love.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
But the problem is they were in love, and he couldn't marry her. She was a fairy creature. He had to produce an heir.
Yeah.
He's king. He can marry whoever he wants.
No, he can't.
That's true.
Oh. Well, shit.
Like he had.
No, I mean, technically, he, depending on how it was, like he still had to marry someone else with a nobility. I mean, depending on the whole thing of like, for what they're following, yes, he would have still had to marry somebody of nobility to keep stature and everything. Even though, in all reality, I'm 90%. Well, no, in all reality, as long as it's still considered plausible that humans in the Fae can actually produce an offspring, it would have been seen as something like plausibly not
viable?
Catastrophic, but not liable.
I said viable.
Oh, viable. Well, I was going to say that whole thing of he'd been seen as a greater threat to the neighboring areas.
Yeah, because
now
if
you have him, this power, already a king, commanding an army, and is now married to this other extremely powerful being, and that most likely he is going to have a long living heir, which is not a bad thing necessarily. Yeah, and a magical heir. So well, following the whole thing as well, it would have been that, he still has to do this whole thing this way because that's the rule, the rules of the society he lives in.
Nah.
Kefki goes, nah.
Because like once you start looking at the shit for, back in the day, that's like the movie Count of Monte Cristo, and they're like, oh, the director's like, oh, or that one was the director, the writer's like, oh, what we're gonna do is have the baby born premature and actually have it be the guy, who's the fake Count of Monte Cristo, and that it actually be his kid because it's a love story. And this whole thing, and it's like, no, in the actual book, he's still the one guy, like the guy that he, basically ends up having put in prison later on that took his wife. Because anything that he would have gotten from his father, he would have lost all rights to. He wouldn't have been able to inherit any of the stuff from his dad.
But see, they missed the essence of that story.
Yeah.
Like, she needed to not have his kid because he needed to have his revenge. Like, they don't understand the essence of the story. And the essence of the lessons. It's like... a while back, they were talking about making a female Lord of the Flies. It won't work. It can't work.
No.
Women aren't as savage as males. Female Lord of the Flies.
Well, I mean, they are savage, but just in different ways.
Yeah.
Men are savage. Women are savage mentally.
Did they watch the whole Survivor thing where they tried to do the splitting them up by sex? I figure you go female Lord of the Flies. Everybody on the island's dead within
a week
or two.
Yeah, but the Lord of the Flies requires the savagery of something that only little boys can have.
So, you want to know what my favorite period piece story, but also it's a real story?
What?
Or it's based on a real story? Man in the Iron Mask.
I've never seen that.
It's follows Louis the 14th.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe he put his twin brother
Louis the 13th put his twin brother in the mask. Was that Louis the 14th?
The death or no, wait, because they never knew what happened to him, and then there was some guy that came back and said, "I am he," and then they ended up getting murdered.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio was in one.
He was. That's the original. Oh, that's the.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I was talking about the historical bit, but sorry, I'll shut up.
No, you're good. You're fine. I was trying to figure out which movie it was. It was not. Yeah, it was Leonardo DiCaprio, 98.
That's like there's been how many Three Musketeers movies?
Holy shit! There's been a lot of Three Musketeers.
Depending on the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio is not bad.
Hold on, Kefki. You were trying
he was amazing in
Hold
Django.
the hell on!
Django Unchained.
Come on, you got to give him credit. He played an amazing retard in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Hello?
God, yes. That movie. Oh my God.
It just speaks to his range and volume that he can act.
And when the mom dies, oh my God, when the mom dies, and then they have to they have to crack her fat ass out if they were going to get her out.
Damn.
Then they end up just burning the fucking house because they can't get her fat ass out of there. Yeah.
They don't want to put her through that.
Yeah.
Say, Rotten, you got to be fair though. For that role, he just had to be himself.
Damn.
Yeah,
I mean, at least it's better than a lot of the other actors who play themselves.
It's the other movies where he has to go. He's got to go next level.
I did like Wolf of Wall Street. That was insane.
What movie is the meme from where he has the champagne
Django Unchained.
Glass. No.
The brandy glass.
Where he's pointing at the screen.
Oh no!
That's Wolf of Wall
Street. Yeah, that's Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay,
the champagne glass.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a great movie, by the way.
He spawned a lot of memes, a lot of funny memes.
Oh yeah, he's very meme worthy.
God damn it, Jeremy Irons is 77. We're gonna lose him too soon.
There's a speech.
Yes, to your people age.
There's a speech that he gives. There's a speech that Leo gives in the movie and it's absolutely one of the most amazing movie speeches I think I've seen. And it's funny because everybody in the entire building was just cheering after that. He's like, I have been a rich man, I have been a poor man, and I choose a rich man every single fucking time.
It's this meme that I was talking about. Yeah, with the fireworks in the background, and yeah.
Yeah, that's Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
Great movie though. Margot Robbie is in it. Plays his second wife. Margot Robbie. She played Harley Quinn, the bad one.
Oh wait, that one's not Wolf on Wall Street. I think that's The Great Gatsby.
It is the Great Gatsby.
Yeah, that's The Great
I
Gatsby.
was on mute. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the Great Gatsby. Is the one where he's toasty with the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
He does that quite a lot, if you noticed.
He's very memeable. He has
Yeah,
a
because
lot of
the
memes.
one for Wolf on Wall Street that everyone remember, and he's like, up. Because
Joel, here's an unpopular opinion. As far as the 80s Three Musketeers that was done by Disney, which had Kiefer Sutherland, Charlie Sheen, and Oliver Platt as the Three Musketeers, versus the one that had Cyrus.
You're talking about Men in Iron Mask?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
I
that
was
had
just saying,
John
are you talking about
Malkovich.
the three? I was saying, are you talking about the Three Musketeers movie that had Mila Jovovich is one of the chicks in it?
Wait, which one is Mila
No.
Jovovich?
No. What I'm talking about is if you go with the Three Musketeers that were casted versus the three that were cast in The Man in the Iron Mask, I would keep Gerard Depardieu as
Porthos.
Oh, excuse me.
I would keep
Jeremy Irons Aramis.
yes.
I would keep
But I
Porthos,
would
Athos,
change
and
out.
D'Artagnan.
I would change out D'Artagnan with Kiefer Sutherland for what's his face.
You would change out Gabriel Bryan as D'Artagnan for Keith Sutherland?
Yes.
I think Keith
But then I would also change out. I'm trying to think of his name. He played Cyrus in Con Air.
John Malkovich.
Yes, I would change him out.
For who?
I would change him and Kiefer Sutherland out.
I'd keep John Malkovich because I think him as Athos, the savagery that when he fucking goes in there and tries to fucking kill the king and he's just beating the fuck out of him and he just yells at him like fuck him essentially. I like him. Like I changed Gabriel Bryan's for Keith Sutherland because D'Artagnan's supposed to be fairly younger than all three of them. He's supposed to be the youngest. In the original books, he's supposed to be the youngest.
But at the same time, I didn't like how he trained his son to be a musketeer. And then when the son is killed, granted for the reason, he shits on his service.
No, hold on. It is because his son was killed. Like, all right, Louis orchestrated his death. If you look, because that's one of my favorite movies. He orchestrated it. He had him placed in front of the cannons to be killed.
Yes.
And it was no lie because they knew it, and they also knew that he did it because they were also the king's killers. Like they were assassins for the king. Like they went and did they were the ones that went in and did this shit. So that's why he knew it was orchestrated.
Yeah. But my whole point of it is, as the son of a musketeer, he was brought up in the service too.
Yes, he was service to the king.
It was ingrained in him from an early age, and then he shit on his son's service, for no matter the reason. You know.
Again, James, if he had died protecting the king, that's a little different from being the king put you in a situation where you would be killed, knowing you'd be killed just so he can fuck your wife or your future wife. Everyone knew it. Like it wasn't a secret that the king had did it for that reason. Like it was in the context of the movie. It tells everybody, yeah. Like, does the king have trouble filling his bed? Does he need to kill my son to fill his bed? He goes to D'Artagnan and asks him that. It wasn't a secret. It wasn't like this was some magical thing that just, oh, I saw your wife, I want to fuck your wife. Oh, well, it's up and somehow you got drafted. Skibbity dee. You know, so yes. Huh? What'd you say, James?
I just said a little bit different, you know.
I get it. I get it, but he was murdered. Yes, ma'am.
Put the bunny down. Sorry, you mentioned Carter every time. I love that movie. And every time I hear that, I think of him going, put the bunny down.
Put the bunny back in the box. I think you put the bunny in the box.
Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage, but
wait a minute. We've gone over a lot of time. It is about almost 1:15. As much as I would like to continue playing, I'm getting a little sleepy. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings you to the end of our broadcasting time. The 31st, our friend Maddie is having a listen to the original War of the Worlds by Orson Welles on her channel, and it'll be at 7 o'clock Central, I think.
Yeah.
So about 7 o'clock Central, whatever that time zone is, because I can't do it in my head. But
8 Eastern.
But you got a link to Maddie's channel?
Oh yeah, I can link it if y'all need to. But yes.
Yeah. If you pop it in chat, so everybody can, because that sounds awesome.
Yeah. I can't wait, honestly. Maddie's. But yes, it is what she's doing for Halloween.
That's awesome.
I suggest everybody go subscribe, show her some love. She is a friend, and this is going to be amazing.
Kefki.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Half a month to Halloween. Halloween.
Silver Shamrock.
Sorry.
All right. Other than that, we're gonna get out of here. I thank you all for coming out. Everybody say goodbye to Kefki.
Bye, Kefki.
Bye, Kefki. That's not weird at all. Bye, Kefki. Go away.
You're the nice person here.
Yeah, so
How dare you besmirch me?
You said bye to the Kefki. I said bye to the Kefki.
Excuse me.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you. All right.
Bye,
goodbye, everybody.
Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I want. wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.